Hello everyone, hello, welcome to February. So I have been doing monthly just setups for years, question mark? I think a couple years now, and I totally forgot to get this one out on time. So this should have come out on Friday. I'm recording it on Saturday the 1st, and it'll probably go up. Well, you usually have my Sunday one here, but I think I'm just gonna wait till Monday. So I don't know. It kind of helps my end if I just release one video a day. That's just how I've been doing it. But or I could release this on Sunday and push the other one till Monday. That's a possibility. Because this one kind of comes before, and I like chronological because I'm neurodiverse and I like organization and things falling in line, and it makes me feel very settled. It's not just the organizational part that like I reflect in my autism side. It's just can help regulate and help me understand things, and maybe it does for you too. So it may be a little bit of a surprise when I'm getting this out, but yeah, I need to decorate because I don't decorate in my other planners anymore. My health planner is kind of pre-decorated. My dailies, I don't really need to. My business one is separate. I'm kind of keeping that private for the first quarter. So it's just this one. And we also have kind of a quiet month in terms of appointments. There might be some things down here, but yeah, there's a lot going on. I'm going to share a little bit more in my weekly plan with me, but this one I just want to decorate. And so January, my plan was to use one of these a month and put this like on top of some stickers, so that's why I haven't put them on yet. We're trying that this year, seeing if that works better. Let's see. Forgot to do something over here. Okay. And I did get the Sterling ink, just what I usually order from Sterling ink. This was a freebie, but I love to get the one with kind of like the really pretty long, I think it's called WASHI strip. I get them in the vinyl because I like how bold they stand out. I am doing some WASHI type stickers in my plan with me, so those will be more see-through, but for these I usually just get the vinyls because they actually show up better on camera. So I usually get this one, so it's the WS one, and then this is the corners. And then this is like the big, it's the E one. Let's see. Well, anyway, you can probably identify, it's the bigger, like just ephemera kind of thing. And then I do like to get the script version of February. So when I get these, I actually end up using them all. If I get the kit, I don't use them all. And so I'd rather get ones that I actually use them. And then this, I did notice in January, her January of this year didn't really match January of last year at all. Like January last year was like some golds, but mainly some deep navies. And then this January was more like, almost like, I used it last week. So it's like these really light tones. Kind of like these daisy feels and some, I'm not sure what this is. It looks like baby's breath, but it's not quite. I didn't take the time to kind of look to see which flowers these were, but it's very light, and kind of the tans kind of worked well with that. And I love the little purple accents, but I noticed February matched really well with last year's February. So this is last year's. I do grab these from time to time because I kind of like having script. So I'm going to try to fit these on the top here. These are vinyl, so I won't have to like white out anything, but I do have a Groundhog Day here that I might have to cover up or move a little bit. So that's just my plan for that. I don't think I'm going to use the big one. So the other thing that I'm doing is I am keeping at least one of these scripts and this long piece for my business planner, which would be next year. I don't know. So that's what I've been doing in my business planner for the last year. I'm bringing it through this year, and I do kind of like that consistency. So am I free to just use whatever I want here? Maybe, because who knows a year from now, right? So I really do love this one. This turned out really pretty, and that's kind of why I want to use it right now. Sorry, I need to take a little sip. Yeah, I'm trying to make the decision. I think I'd rather use these and stick with that. And there may be like a corner, so maybe I think I'd rather use this corner piece, and if I used both of these, it would be a little repetitive. So maybe put this one down here, and then there's a couple of these corners. I don't know. Something like that. But I know the beginning part. I did pick out two Tombows. I'm using a 772 and an 817. This one's a little lighter. I might highlight first. Let's see. So if I go back here, the 772 is pretty light. So I think I might start with that. Yeah, actually, the 800 is like barely there. You can barely see it. I might use that. Let me grab that. It's right here. So doesn't take me long, but I do need to find it. Here it is. So yeah, I grabbed the 800 as well. I think I would like to put that around because it is so light. And I didn't do that last time. And I don't have, well, actually, no. I grabbed this washi tape that has like similar flower shape, but it's a little lighter. So let's see. Let's see what happens, right? Let's do some highlights and then see what happens after that. I think I would like to highlight in the box here for the day. And then I'll decide if it'll be underneath the actual day stickers. Yes, this is so light that it's very forgiving. You can barely see it. It's barely showing up. But I know it's there. And it's very loud. There we go. But that's kind of what I want, is just kind of this light pink airy feel. And that's what we're going to bring around. It's just very noisy. Anyway, oh, I have a sparkle on me right here. It's because I was getting a box together. I finally put up my a couple planners I wasn't using. And if you're hearing this a little late, I'll put the link to my Macari down below, but they may or may not be there depending on when you hear this. But I was getting rid of, I had a Paper Test Weeks that was sold. That's why I have sparkles on me, because her original packaging had sparkles. And I wanted to give some of that original packaging back to the person who purchased. And yeah, so that was a week book. As of right this moment, who knows, by the next day, I just have my Twines and Paper posted. So if you're interested in that, it's the Twines and Paper B6. I finally, here it is, like, getting my tweezers, February, and I am finally getting those up. I meant to, like, the first week of January, and I didn't. Let's see about these. So, because there's not much room up there. I'm looking at a Sunday, one of the Sundays that doesn't have any decor on it. And so I'm either going to use, excuse me, this strip, which Saturday has quite a bit, or this one, which has quite a lot. So there's like 4 here and 3 here. I think I'm going to do this one. My only other thought was maybe to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. In terms of size, these are a little tiny smaller. Like that one's pretty small. It's pretty vertical though. Maybe this one's better. Yeah, these look too big. I'm gonna go with the very first one. Sorry, my alarm went off. That's just for my pills. So, let's see. And we'll see if we can put these on. Sometimes looking at them from a different perspective like this can help help align things. Sometimes. And now I'm tearing things. Let's see. Let's just put it down. Let's just put it down. Usually these don't tear, but I'm also at a weird angle. So let's see what's going to happen. I don't usually use these on the month. I don't. But they're working pretty well so far. They're made to be used in either place. And the twine paper does have some similarities to Sterling ink because of just the layout and everything. Like these are really small fonts in really small boxes compared to, well, I mean, Paper Test, Twines and Paper, and Sterling have some strong similarities. But that's what people want right now. And that's what people are creating. Let's see, I think I'll go a little up. These are fitting a whole lot better than I thought they would. Now I'm probably going to turn my whole planner here and it'll probably look a little off, but we'll see. I had to try something new. Taking deep breaths because there's a lot going on right now. I implore you to take deep breaths and really think about where your energy is going now. There are certain things you're going to have to spend energy on. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, pets, those things. And then also, how do we take care of what's important to us in our society? So I think this is going to fit pretty well right here. Yeah, I'm just going to do that because Groundhog Day isn't the most important thing, you know? They look a little tipped up, like they're a little like, kind of the writing is going that way. But you know what? I'm not going to be looking at this page a ton, like some. So I'm thinking, now with the birds, it makes it harder because you could do a sideways bird, but it's kind of has a right way up, you know? So I was talking about this one down here. Let's try that. And this will be kind of like the big feature. But I would like to definitely put it down here at the bottom. Whoa! I think also what's happening is the Sterling ink paper is a little more resilient I don't know if it's the coating, but this one does tend to tear a little bit more for twines and paper, so that's why it was tearing when I put the Monday down. I think I can do it on the edge there and then still stay on the page. There we go. And then February. Thinking about just kind of putting it like right here, not up here. I mean, they both work. Let me see if I can kind of approximate it. When I look in the monitor, well, the monitor is just my laptop right next to me here. If I put it down here or overlap it, it doesn't stand out as well. So it's kind of in the same spot. Let's see. What would this look like if we kind of did that? Way too much. Way too much is that's what that looks like. So we're going to let it kind of stand on its own. And we're going to approximately, I'm trying to find a line to line this up with. Because I don't think this is going to come back up after I've set it down here. That's where it's going to be. Yeah, that stands out a little bit more than last month. This one, I probably, would. I drew in boxes. I forgot about that. Okay. I don't want to draw in boxes there, so I'm not. Let's see, what can I use off of this little sampler? So this sampler, this is identical. This is kind of cool. And then this one, I could use this little guy up here. Again, I taped that down, so it's kind of in the way. Yeah, it doesn't look good that way. Do I want to put it underneath? Let's just put it on top and see. Well, now it's going to cover that. I mean, I could do that. And then when I take the dividers off at the end of the year, I can just kind of get under it, I guess. Let's just kind of temporarily put that there. I do like the position of that, like the spacing around it, so I might end up doing that. And this, what is this? So it is some writing materials. I was just trying to look here. Not sure exactly what all these are, but they're little doodads. There's some ink. There's kind of like a spiky thing. Some thread. I think also there's hints in the, there's some thread here. I tried to kind of look. Those are the books, and then tea, and then the pomegranate. I might put this kind of like here. I'm thinking about putting some things within the month because I liked doing that last year. And I kind of like this down here. Whoa, 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 whoa. But maybe I use, not that one. Maybe I use a corner over here. Now this is identical with that one, so we're not going to use that. But, let's see, and that's a bird. I'm looking at these, or this one. This one might be nice, this little one. But I think it needs a little more. how big is this? It's like, okay, it's like this whole thing. Yeah, I think this, this one, yeah, let's try this. So if I put this down here, I attempt to line it up with some of the grid there. So it's a little floaty. And then this, I'm wondering about putting within, like kind of doing this, kind of cover 4 quadrants kind of. Well, I think it's going down right there. I know it's kind of crooked, but the sticker itself is not completely straight. I don't know if I can get this up. Again, I don't have the undo. I do try to run my tweezers under it. See if that will loosen it without... See, it's so thin. It really is. Anyway, I'm going to slowly peel this up. February, it's a very short month. It's going to go by pretty quickly, I believe. I feel anyway. And I feel like it's going to be pretty harsh for some people. I feel like the weather's going to be harsh. A lot of stuff's going to be harsh. I don't know. I just am getting that feeling, and it's really sad, and it's really hard to think positive about what do we have agency over. And you do have agency over some things. And I do highly, highly recommend writing and calling your congresspeople. There we go. I kind of lined it up a little bit more, and that's all. It's a little less tipsy. I don't know if you can notice, but it's a little less. Let's see. And I want to, this is where I bring in these little ones, is see if I can sprinkle that a little bit. It's going to be a little sad if I have, oh, I do have appointments there. I'll just have to write them on the sides. I just remembered I have an appointment here and one here. I think it's with that person. I think it's these 2 days. So I'll just have to do that. I have one bird. Do I want to put another bird down? I really like this bird made out of jewels. I think that's really pretty. I didn't know at first. Like, I'm like, oh, the jewels are back because it's kind of, again, I want room to be able to write things. That's a little tipsy. I wanted it a little. Oh well. It's like that. And then, let's see. Thinking like something here. A few pomegranate seeds. Oh, are they individual? They are. So let's just put a few little, since today's the 1st and I don't have anything today. Yeah, I'm not the biggest, like, like these big jewels. It's not my fave, but hey, I'll take a sparkly sticker though. This looks like heliobore? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what that is. I feel like something should kind of go in here a little bit. And let's put one of these jewels down here. Like that. A little high. It's a little high. One here. Can I move this? Just because this bird's kind of my favorite right now. I only have one of them. I have a lot to catch up on. This last week has been really hard. There was one night I just slept horribly because I was up coughing and stuff. It was mainly allergies, but I had forgotten to take some of my allergy meds. And it's hard when so much is going on. There we go. Just wanted it like that. For you to take time out to just take care of yourself, you know. Let's see about some of these darker, because I put the light pink, but I want to bring in just a little bit. And I'm trying to think where. I'm wondering about just doing the sides. Let's see, where's my, I'm just thinking vertically. The darker one, actually the dustier one. I'm kind of liking the dustier pink because that's pretty dusty pink right there. So bring that, whoop, might have to put a little something on there. I went way beyond. Let's try not to do that over here. Yeah, it's pretty subtle. It's pretty subtle. I'm trying to think if like a little bit here might help a little. Just a little, yeah, that's just a tiny bit there. And then, so that was the lighter pink. What about the darker? Maybe just right here. Like I don't know if I want it there. Oh, I could bring a line here. No, let's keep that. Let's keep that. So let's do a little darker down here. Bring some weight to it. It's a little high. But I wanted a little punch of something down here. Oh, it's not lining up. Okay, this part first. And it kind of brings out that tone a little bit more in the flower. Okay. Yeah, if it would feel too crowded in that area. I know, like, why is there just one line at the bottom to weigh it down? Because this is so heavy on the top there. And when you put something up here, it's going to start playing with the weight drifting up a little bit. I'm wondering, where's that other one? I kind of feel like I want to like just kind of give a little roundness to these boxes on the bottom like that, and then go back in with this. I think I want to do another pass on these side ones. Or maybe just on the bottom. Let's start from here down. Just like the last couple. This will be from 3 down, or the last 3. Kind of having a little lighter there and a little heavier as you go down. And then this is kind of inserted over here. Is that it? Do I want anything else? Let's look at these little pretties. I'm kind of wondering about something here, but if I put something here, I think that's a little much. I'm thinking less is more here. So I think that's it. I think that's it. February, please, please, please take care of yourself. Please look ahead in your schedule. Look into March, look into April. See if there's medications that you need. See if there's anything that you may need to get like a 3-month supply of, or even if it's nutritionally. Maybe there's some things you can put in your freezer, like more fruits, more vegetables, or something. And you can gradually do that. Like if you shop weekly, just buy if you buy 2 extra things each week, I mean, that's 8 if you do 4 weeks, just to have some extra things around, and things that can help you sleep, things that can help you focus, things that can help you give you a little bit more energy, whole grains, anything like that. Just kind of love on yourself, I guess. Give yourself a little extra love with taking care of anything that you have control over, and for your family, if you have one. Just think about that and see where you can sit your strength into. Does that make sense? Like, where is your strength sitting right now, and where can you focus it to? Can you shift it a little bit to have some strength in an area? Can you rest a little bit more to have a little earlier bedtime? Personally, right now, I am taking full days off of social media and things, and then quickly doing a recap. I can usually find what has happened the last couple of days within an hour. And then I do appreciate a lot of creators who are analyzing this. I don't have the stamina to go into the deep analyzing just here and there. And so I'm picking and choosing which ones ground me and which ones are like making my anxiety rise. I still have the same focus and the same, purpose of what I want to do. But I do find when I pull back from the frenzy of things that I can be more focused. And you may or may not be able to do that. I don't know. But that's where I'm kind of sitting with things. So bringing some beauty, but also know that our planners can also give us some capacity to get things out of our heads and to plan ahead a bit, look at the upcoming months, try to get some of your routine things in, whether or not you've had a mammogram, pap smear, dentist, anything that's kind of routine, that's on a schedule. Try to go and do those things. Stay on top of them. Yeah, I think that's all I have. Happy February. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking this video on the way out, or subscribing. Those are free ways to help subscribe, to help support my channel, and I do very much appreciate it. There's a lot of new faces around here, and I welcome you all. I love the community that's been building here, and I'm also setting up Patreon, which will have a free as well. That will be free over there. But that's about where that and a newsletter and a podcast. That's it. I'm not going to be on other social medias. I am on Blue Sky. I'm mainly just watching there, but I am over there, just as Katie Sanders. So if you want to find me over there, I haven't posted a single thing. So take care, everyone, and I will see you next time.